my God, could it be any warmer? I hope you appreciate the commitment to the cause with this video, because first of all, it's roasting and I'm in the hottest room in the house packing this bag, but also my acid reflux is just next level, so I'm gonna have to edit out the fire-breathing dragon symptoms, but that's okay. Tomorrow I will be 38 weeks pregnant, so I'm going to pack my hospital bag, and I'm also going to answer some juicy questions that you asked on my Instagram. So hi, welcome back. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I upload new videos regularly, and also give this video a like because I guarantee you're going to enjoy it. And the fact that I'm 38 weeks pregnant means there's some fun videos to come, you know? Don't you feel her toes? This baby doesn't stop moving, let me tell you. But yeah, it is time to pack my hospital bag and also the baby's hospital bag, and I've been getting some like pre-labor symptoms, which is quite exciting, like a bit of lightning crotch, some more intense Braxton Hicks contractions. I did have some pretty bad bowel movements last week, but unfortunately that's kind of subsided, which I'm disappointed about because people told me that was my body clearing out for labour, and I was thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna go early, but it's not happening anymore. But anyway, let's get some of these questions up, and this bag needs to be packed because she could arrive at any second. Whenever you're ready, because I'd love to get my lung capacity back. Well, actually, one of the questions was, have you had any going into labour symptoms yet? And I just kind of covered those, so killing two birds with one stone. Love that for me. Okay, shall we pack my bag first and then I'll answer some questions, and then we'll pack the baby bag. I think that'll be fun. So I'm just bringing like a carry-on, like like an overnight suitcase type thing. Like one that you take on a plane. And I've pretty much got everything that I need, but there are some things that I'm gonna pack like last minute. So I've got like a little list of things I need to grab before I go, like chargers and all that kind of gubbins. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna pack is a dark towel. Now, I'm a roller when it comes to packing. Just so you know, a little fact about me, I think this takes up a lot less room than folding it, but personal preference. So let's get this in, because you don't want to be bleeding all over your white towels, and I can chuck that in the bin if I need to. I'll just shove all of my underwear in at this point. I've just got as many kind of large black pants, some maternity pants, and then some like nursing bras, which aren't really nursing bras, they're just like, comfy bras that are just easy to whap out a TIT. Because I do plan to breastfeed. In an ideal world, I would do a combination feed. And the advice you get from like your midwives and like the NHS is completely different to advice you get from actually practicing combination feeding mums. So the advice that I've had, honestly can't breathe at all. Yeah, lots of the people who've had successful experiences with combination feeding have kind of done it from the off. There's somebody I spoke to who was obviously breastfeeding in the hospital, like giving the baby colostrum and things like that, and then because you're not producing milk till maybe like 3, 4, 5 days in, she was topping the baby up with formula like from the off. So she was like feeding colostrum, but because it's like obviously not filling enough for the baby, she was kind of doing that, then giving them some formula, and then from there the baby was just like happy with boob or bottle, and it was just seamless. So that is kind of my goal, would be to do a little bit of both, like an 80-20 split. Like I'd like to 80% of the time be breastfeeding, and then maybe like one feed before bed would be bottle fed, or if I want to go out to the gym or something, Jeff can just feed the baby and it's not like an issue. I just want to kind of make our lives as easy as possible, to be honest. I'm not going to make things difficult just when it doesn't need to be, because I know how hard it is having a newborn anyway. So like any little things that I can do just to like make things a bit more seamless and easy, I will do it. Even things like having like a nappy caddy on each floor. So there's 3 floors, this house, because this is the attic room. So I'm like setting up little nappy stations on each floor, just because then it's just really easy to change her like wherever we are. Even like sleep areas, I've got like the next to me for in here, and then I've got a Moses basket downstairs in the living room, and I've got like a sleep carrier and a sleepy head. So like if we're just chilling on the sofa, she can just be asleep like in there, just convenience. Okay, so my towel and my undies are in. I'm bringing 2 pairs of like pajamas. I picked up both these in Primark. This is just like really comfy, soft, grey ribbed top and shorts, like oversized, comfy, easy to breastfeed in, like just really like light as well for the heat. So these will be ideal. And then a nightie as well. So I'm gonna bring both of those, and then that should be fine. Just get to have some options, but I'm also not too much of an overpacker, believe it or not. I'm also just not one of those people who has like aesthetic bags for everything, like bags for their toiletries and like bags for their underwear. Like, no, I'm gonna shove it all in a case and the case will be spilling out. Like, sorry, like this is not Pinterest, this is labour. There's nothing classy about it. I'm gonna bring some flip-flops to wear around the hospital. I'm going to bring some maternity pads for afterwards, because Lord knows I will need some of these. And then I also have a like post-birth like peri bottle to, you know, spray on your down below area when you're peeing to like take the sting out. And then I also grabbed on the same note, spritz for bits. Yeah, I can spray this on my maternity pads, and I can also just like spray it directly onto the vulva and perineum. And then this I can put like warm water in and like spray it whilst you're peeing to like alleviate some of the pain. So between these two guys, like going to the toilet afterwards is just going to be a breeze. And then on my list to pack before we go is like my skincare bits. See, I'm not going to pack any like actual skincare now, but I'll just like throw just like some basic bits I need in a bag. But what I am packing is this shower gel, which is like already been using, so I'm just going to bring the kind of rest of it. I want like a nice shower gel to have, you know, not like a crappy one. I'm going to bring this because I actually plan to use this during labour, so I'm going to leave this on top. This has like saved me loads of times during pregnancy. Like if you follow me, you'll know I've like really suffered with just like upper body aches, and just like putting this cooling gel on has like really alleviated, just like really alleviates the pain. So I actually think I could use this, maybe rub it on my tummy or like rub it on my lower back. Like I actually think that this is going to be a bit of a game changer. So I'm going to leave this like probably on top, and then I'll either use it before going to hospital or I might take it to hospital. Just going to bring a washcloth. I'm only going to bring one, it's like 4 sides. I usually use this like 4 times and then wash it. So just gonna bring the one, and then I'm gonna bring some lip balm because I just feel so disgusting when my lips are really dry. So I'm just gonna bring some lip balm and also some nipple cream. Then I'm also gonna pack some breast pads in case I'm like leaking. I have no idea, but like better to be safe. And then in terms of just like some labour bits, so don't have loads of snacks yet. I'm gonna prepare like a snack bag. I think I'm gonna have a mixture of like snacks that I like these are my favourite snacks. I already picked these up, just like dark chocolate rice cakes. Obviously gonna bring my Big Mama bottle of water, but again, pack that just before we go. And then I've got 2 of these that I'm gonna take, which is like 0 sugar, raspberry and passion fruit isotonic drink. I think my body will thank me for having the isotonic drink to kind of hydrate myself and give me a bit of energy. I'm gonna pack a hairbrush now because if I forget that, I will hate that, and I've got another one. And then for labour, I'm gonna bring these combs to use as like pain receptors if I need to. So like squeeze one in each hand. I'm gonna give that a try if I need a helping hand in labour, and also a handheld fan. This one, I'm gonna leave the plug in case I need to charge it, but oh God, I could do this now actually. I'm gonna like turn the speed up. Oh yeah. Oh God, it's good. So I picked this up in B&M. It was like £8 or £9, I think. Okay, then the only other bits that I'm gonna pack for myself are toothbrush and toothpaste. For that, again, I'm gonna do that last minute. A coming home outfit, and then I'm gonna bring like my camera and chargers and probably a tripod and some in-ear headphones, but I'll probably be using them whilst I'm still at home. That's obviously with the goal that I'll be at home when I go into labour. So yeah, I'll pack those last minute. But that is pretty much my bag done. But probably an appropriate time to answer one of the questions was, do you have a birthing plan? So like I do have a birthing preference, but I know birth and labour doesn't always go to plan. So I've been practicing hypnobirthing. I had 4 sessions, like at-home sessions. She came to our house with me and Jeff, and I honestly feel like I know so much about the body during labour. It's fascinating. I can't believe people have the mindset of, oh, I'll just turn up and see what happens. Like, no. Like, would you do that in any other scenario? Like, if you were going to run a marathon, would you just not train for it and would you just turn up? Like, no. Like, be as prepared as you can and then go with the flow as well. Like, I haven't even given birth yet, but I'm pretty sure like that is very sound advice. Like, you may as well feel as prepared as you possibly can, but also be open-minded to go with the flow, because then you can never sort of say, oh, I wish I'd done this, or I wish I'd known about that. Like, knowledge is power, in my opinion. So if I was to tell you like an ideal birth scenario for me, I would go into labour spontaneously, not sure when, hopefully at some point between, you know, 38 and 41 weeks, so I've got like 3 weeks where hopefully I can go into labour, come on its own, like start having mild contractions, blah blah blah, and then my goal will be to try and raise my oxytocin. So me and Jeff have kind of planned to, when I do start having contractions and like do feel like labour is starting, just to have the day, put Disney films on, like cuddle, have like my favourite food, my favourite snacks, just like turn my phone off and just, yeah, just be really present and just try and see if I can like let my body get it going, you know? And then yeah, my goal is to just labour as long as possible at home. So like on my ball, just like going through the motions. Like obviously you learn breathing techniques in hypnobirthing, and like even like visualization techniques. I've got like an app which kind of talks you through labour. It's called Freya. Obviously again, I haven't used it yet, but I'm sure once I've given birth, like no matter what happens, I can like give some commentary on it. Yeah, so just gonna like positive affirmations, like calming music, like yeah, try and do it through the app, like timing the contractions and all of that, and the app then sort of tells you when to go to hospital. Obviously in an ideal world, I'll go to hospital at the very kind of last minute. I would love to get there, and they say you are 7 centimeters dilated, like that is the dream. I want as little interference down there as possible, so in my birthing plan, like my birthing preference, I'm going to write that I only want to be checked when I get there, because obviously when you get there they have to see how dilated you are to determine whether you're in active labour and whether they can put you in a birthing suite, blah blah blah. So do the treacherous drive to hospital, hopefully. Well, Jeff will. I'll let them check me and then try and get back into my zone, like put my in-ear headphones in, like go back into the app and like keep timing the contractions and just trying to go through the motions. Like obviously I want to try and do the whole thing unmedicated if possible. If you know me, or if you don't, like I haven't even taken a paracetamol for like 15 years. Just personal preference to me, like everyone is completely different. Just in terms of like taking pain relief and stuff, like I just never do it. So it's not really in my nature to do that anyway. But obviously again, I'm not closed off. Sound like I'm in Love Island. Like I'm open-minded. But yeah, my plan will be to just try and do the whole thing unmedicated if possible. Yeah, my worst case scenario would be to be induced, but I don't think that's gonna happen. She is head down in the birth position, like she's in optimal birth position at the moment, and I'm getting these like pre-labor symptoms. So yeah, there's no reason why I should have to be induced. And also just remember, like each to their own, like everyone I speak to is completely different, and that is just what's preferable to me. Has your sex drive changed much since being pregnant? A juicy one. Every day is different, so I don't think it's changed much. I think when you're in a normal 28-day menstrual cycle, you have periods of time when you have a higher sex drive and then periods of time when you don't, you know? I think it's the same in pregnancy, like it hasn't really changed. Like I don't feel dramatically one way or like dramatically the other way, and our sex life hasn't really changed much since being pregnant. Like there's no reason why it should. I want to feel connected to my baby daddy, and it's an important part of a relationship, so we've been cracking on as normal. Hi mum. How long did it take to get pregnant, and what contraception were you on before? So I have actually spoken about this a few times, but I was using natural cycles for 2.5 years, was it? 2 years? Yeah, I wasn't on any hormonal contraception. I was using Natural Cycles, which is an app. You take your temperature every day, it determines an algorithm after a period of time, and then you basically track your whole cycle on there. So you know the day that you're ovulating, you know the day you're going to come on your period, and it's all done through your body temperature and any other symptoms, blah blah. I love it. It was always bang on for me. Like I'd wake up in the morning, take my temperature, it would be back down low, and then I'd come on my period that day. Like it just knew me really well. So I always thought if we did want to get pregnant, it does say when I'm ovulating, so it'd be interesting to try and see when the time comes. Because obviously during that window before, we would just use extra protection or abstain, like that kind of 5-day fertile window. And then when we did decide to get pregnant, we were extremely fortunate and did get pregnant the first time we tried, which I know is really unusual, and I honestly feel unbelievably lucky and blessed. Like it's a very sensitive topic, and I never want anyone to feel a certain way watching my videos, but just know that I feel unbelievably blessed and grateful that we did manage to conceive the first time we tried. Like I'm sure that won't happen again, and if we're lucky enough to have another baby, like again, I will just like strap in, but my plan is to go straight back onto Natural Cycles as soon as I give birth. Even though I know it'll take a while for my hormones to balance out and stuff like that, so we will be, you know, extra careful, even though I'm sure it's not gonna be the first thing on my to-do list after I have a baby. Should we pack the baby bag? That's fun. Baby bag. So broody, it hurts. Even though I'm sure they'll have this kind of thing in the hospital, I'm gonna pack some wipes. They're just biodegradable, fragrance-free, mild and gentle. residual sensitive skin, 98% water wipes. I'm going to pack some nappies, but like, won't the hospital have some? Surely. I'm going to pack a couple of bibs, these two. Yeah, I'm going to pack 2 newborn sterilised dummies, like just in case. Again, like I have no idea. I've never met this child. So I'm just going to pack some stuff and see. I'm going to bring some nappy cream. I have about 4 of these. All dotted around the house in my little nappy stations. It's just like all natural, and I love calendula. It's like very calming for the skin, so that will be good. So I'm gonna pack one of those. I'm gonna pack some like pre-bottled formula. I don't know, I'm just gonna go with the flow, but I know that the advice that the midwives give is exclusively breastfeed for 6 weeks so that they don't get nipple confusion. I'm like, is she gonna be confused, or is she just gonna wanna eat in some way and she'll be like days old? Like, how confused is she gonna be? Like, I don't know, but everyone's different, so we're gonna wing it, and then whatever our experience is and what works for us will be the right thing. Trial and error, we are all just winging it. So anyway, I'm gonna pack these. They're like ready to feed. You don't need to warm them up. They're pre-sterilized, like fantastic. So I'm gonna pack some nail clippers just in case she has long nails. Don't want her scratching herself. I do have TikTok made me buy that like vibrating like zzz, zzz, like the really good one. So I do have that for here, but I can't bother to bring that to the hospital, so I'm just gonna bring these little clippers which my sister got me. I'm just gonna pack one muzzling, like I'm sure they'll have towels and stuff in the hospital for now, but just pack one. Outfits I've got for her. So yeah, Jeff's mum got us this little outfit from the White Company, which is going to be her coming home outfit, which I'll show you. But it came in this little bag which says hello from the White Company. So I've just popped all of her outfits in here. So I think I've got 3 sleep suits, her coming home outfit, a couple of vests and a couple of sockies. So tiny little newborn ones, but this is like a really nice soft one. Same one, but in like a mushroom shade. So these will be fine for the hospital. And then I've bought one with like feet as well. Like a little mamas and papas one with, they're all zips because I just thought that'll be much easier for changing nappies, which I've never done before. And then yeah, a couple of vests. So I've got two little like button up vests, 2 of those. Yeah, some like little booties, some plain little sockies. And then yeah, her coming home outfit, which is just, yeah, this really nice little set from the White Company. So it's just like these tiny little leggings, like a little long sleeve top with stars on it. And then it has the matching hat as well. Got some more socks in here. Oh yeah, I've got socks with stars as well. That's her little outfits. Pop that in bag. I'm also going to pop like a empty carrier bag and stuff in there for like a dirty washing bag. But yeah, that is pretty much what I'm packing in both of the hospital bags. I need to get more snacks. I need to pack my coming home outfit. I'm just going to pack like some baggy trousers and a t-shirt or something. Like this isn't London Fashion Week. This is, you've just given birth, you know? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up here because I don't want it to go on too long, but I do hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of extra birth and baby prep. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like because it really helps the algorithm on YouTube for other people to discover this delightful video, but also my channel. Sorry if you feel like I'm a bit like flat. I do feel quite like flaccid in my personality. Like, yeah, we're just getting to the end and hormones are all over the place. It's just anticipating that next step now. Like, you're kind of in limbo, like waiting for like any day something could happen, which is like a bit of a weird mental place to be. But so exciting, so blessed, so excited and ready for this new chapter. Like, I'm so ready to just surrender to motherhood and whatever it entails. The highs, the lows, like I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to strap in. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and yeah, love you so much. Say bye.